Ernest Thomas. Ernest Thomas.
Could you say Ernest Lee Thomas? Please?
Ernest Lee Thomas. Shall I?
No,
Ernest Lee Thomas.
No,
What are we at the Actors
You're
Studio?
right. No. You know what? And Dr. Angelou. But when I met her, she was just Maya Angelou.
Uh-huh.
So I see her at the airport one day, and I'm rushing. I said, "Oh, there's Maya." I said, "Maya." She says, "Ernest, Dr. Angelou, please."
Oh, well, in that case, Dr. Mac, please, because I have a doctorate, darling. Don't play with me, please. Dr. Mac.
Dr. Tammi Mac.
Yes. Okay. Yes, bow down, bitches.
I love Tammi Mac, y'all. I told her, I think it was her birthday. I said, if anybody don't like Tammi Mac, I don't like them.
Oh.
You can do no wrong with me. They know that. You know, can't want to talk. I don't hear nothing like that. I don't care. Even if you did wrong, I don't want to hear.
You like, I
don't want to hear.
Ernest, what mood are you in today?
Well, besides the constipation,
well, you look like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol while you playing.
Oh no, baby, quit playing. Quit playing. Quit playing. Come on, you need a swig. You're in denial. Everybody needs, I want y'all to know, look at this. Everybody needs a swig of pepper. One swig a morning, baby.
How am I going to get through this?
Oh, I ain't done. Wait a minute, I ain't done. You got to have your gas X. You got to have your gas X.
Why they pink too, though?
And I don't know, because, you know, my manager, I was going to do the Hollywood show, autograph show. He says, "Oh, I saw this suit." He said, it's a pink suit. He said, that'll make you, you know, stand out. And, all. And everyone gave me a compliment on the pink suit. But I don't know why. This was by accident. Because, you know, Bird from Judge Judy was here earlier. And he said, you got the Pepto-Bismol suit. That's when I said, oh, my God. Oh, but I ain't done yet. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, so besides that, when you get of a certain age, I got the little.
They say laughter is healing, right? The healing power of laughter.
The healing power. Oh. And Lord said, I'm not gonna take it from you. He gonna give you he gonna get you through it.
You say I'm in denial.
You're in denial. You in denial.
I look constipated.
Yeah, we're gonna have the intervention. You're gonna have a swig before we go, Mama. Her mother's here. We're gonna have a swig.
Oh God, Jesus!
Yeah, you in denial, but you look so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're sexy. And Jackson, you know, that's her husband. You know, man, I'm just saying. That's my sister.
You know, we open. We open.
All right.
He won't mind.
Okay.
No, we live our individual lives.
Okay, all right.
You don't tell, I won't tell.
Okay. What you do, you look great.
Thank you. So, outside of the constipation and the light gas, what's your mood?
You know what? I am extremely happy because I'm getting rid of everyone, friends, fake friends, representation as well. You know, that's just not working. You know, so I've just told proteges. I mentor a lot of people, but even that, they keep coming with the same old stuff, and so. I recently had a near-death experience, head-on collision, where I almost died in there, and slight minor brain, damage. I guess you said
I don't know how minor. I don't know how minor the brain damage was.
Why did I open myself up to?
You definitely pitched me that one, buddy.
I said. Doctor, could you have said like there's some little things with the brain, but no big thing. Just lie to me. Don't tell me I got minor brain damage. I'm 70 at that time. I'm 73 at that time.
Right.
But anyway, I was just thankful God that I survived. But I had depression. It came.
From the auto accident.
Tammy, I'm a happy person. People always, why you smile so much? That's how happy I was all the time.
Yeah.
And now I'm in this depression. I tell you, baby, I didn't know how real that was. I had sympathy for people. I didn't really think it was that bad. when that depression is like, I said, Lord, if this is how it's going to be, Lord, just take me. I want to live to be 100, Lord. But if it's going to be like this, and I had, well, your film was one I was going to be doing, but I had 3 other films lined up. And the first one, I'm in the trailer going like I'm losing my mind. So it's a depression. I feel anxiety. I feel like something I never wanted. I want to leave the set, drive off, not tell anyone. And when I got home, tell the agent, tell the producers, I'm sorry, I can't do the movie. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Wow.
And it was, so that, and I was in the trailer for 7 hours before they called me. And I took the sleeping pill. I took the pain pill, which made me sleepy, that knocked me out. But when I got to the set, all the kids were saying, Mr. Omar, the parents saying, what, Raj, the love, the power of love. I forgot all about that. Because they give me all this, and I didn't realize it till later, like, wow. So every film I had to take, I found out by accident, the tramadol, that's for pain, people with depression take that too.
Yeah.
So I asked the doctor, I said, when I took the tramadol for the pain, it also took away the depression. He said, so as God would have it. So that's why I'm on that right now.
Oh, that's why you're so vibrant right now.
Yeah,
hand me one of them tramadols. Forget the Gas X.
But yeah.
What color are you today?
Baby, I don't want to say.
I'm gonna say probably pink.
Probably pink.
In case your brain can't get you to decipher a color, it's probably pink.
Yeah. What does pink have a special meaning?
I don't know.
Because it was my manager's choice, but people, I got so many compliments on it. So I think it's bright. Yeah, definitely. I'm missing a mood of. I was talking about supernatural. Yeah. Because I tell people, don't get it twisted. If you push the wrong button, I will cuss you out. But God knows I'm not. God ain't done with me yet. People, oh, you're a Bible thumper. I said, oh no, push the wrong button. You ain't no Bible coming out. Okay, it's MFs and SOB, all that.
Right.
But I'm not trying to go there. It's only when you feel like someone is making you less than. Yeah. The worst thing is someone, because I'm never gonna act like I'm better than someone. But that's when I really, or you're trying to put me down for my achievements, as an actor. I'm very confident in what I do. And I tell people, if I send you a movie or a clip or even a song I did, I don't care about what you think. I want you as a friend, just forward it. This, I'm proud of. Whatever you think about it, right. It's done already.
Yeah. Forget about that.
It's
just
done. I can't redo the movie. Right. I can't redo
I think you could have been a little better right there if you would have just, pushed a little more. Yeah. Well, I'm not pushing anymore. You pushed the button and send.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my proteges said, I think you were better in this than you were in Malcolm X. And I went, MF. I don't care what you think. Forward. What I gave you is shut
the F up.
Can you come
so I don't think that's pink though. That feeling. No, I'm talking about the feeling you talking about. Yeah, it don't sound like pink.
No, it's not. It's not pink. It's not.
Maybe you're a brown. Maybe you're a masculine brown.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Because that feminine. Yeah. What you just said was a little more feminine.
I would never buy a pink suit. The manager thought this, and I got compliments just because I just don't. Because
you look great. You look fantastic in the pink.
Okay, thank you, baby.
You do.
Thank you.
Now I would have picked a different. No, I'm kidding. You look fantastic. I did this. I'm doing this podcast because I felt like I needed to figure out how to get to a happy place. And sometimes I look at people and be like, "How the hell are they happy? They've never gone through anything. Nothing makes them sad." I see, and everybody on social media, happy. So it makes you feel like you're the only one that has these emotions that are opposite of happy and feeling good. Yeah. And sometimes it's when you're in the midst of something. Sometimes it's just not feeling good.
It's just not feeling good.
So I want to ask you, what has been the worst time of your life, Ernest?
Ooh, baby.
You like, I'm 74. What decade? What decade you want me to hit?
75.
Oh, my bad. 75.
And then you're right. Which decade? That's a good one. Oh God, because I can remember as a child being bullied at school from first grade to sixth grade because I spoke like the teachers, which my classmates thought was being white, and the teachers are black, and
Right.
they're speaking King's English, and I was intelligent, I had good grades, and I was church boy. So they didn't like that, right? And then you go to the South where you're Emmett Till had just gotten killed by those racist
Yeah.
white guys there. And so my mother and grandmother said, look now, when you go and visit your Aunt Betty, make sure you say yes, sir, and no, sir, even to white kids.
Yeah.
You accident,
Wow.
yeah, just in case, right?
Right.
So that was hard. Then being an asthmatic, I was asthmatic. And then seeing my mother go to the boyfriends and all that and get beaten and hollering for me to help her, and I can't. And I can remember specifically at 3 years old, or 3 or 4 years old, a red fire truck I had gotten, for Christmas. I had that there, and seeing Lewis, this boyfriend, beat my mother. And my mother, Ernest, man, I can't, can't do nothing. And when you do, he just pushes you away. So that, seeing my mother, and that's why I have that's why I wrote this book, Keep America Great, Let the Women Lead, Eve's Redemption, a love letter to all the women, throughout the ages, those men have had their foot on their neck, and you're killed every day, every 8 hours. Women are killed every 90 minutes. They're beaten, and there's no crisis. Churches don't mention it. Every Sunday they should mention men. Stop beating your wives, and we have an anger management here, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, but that was one period.
Right.
Then you go to what I want to talk about today is because I was that church boy, but then I asked God, can I play hooky? I said, Lord, when I got the show, God blessed me with what's happening, which was a miracle in itself. I came to Hollywood less than a year.
Right.
I got what's happening. And then you got people saying you had to have slept with someone. And
Did you sleep with anybody?
I didn't.
Okay. I'm just checking.
But I got offered.
And can you refer?
I got offered. No, I tell you, I got offered when I did the film with Sidney Poitier, and there was a black publicist at Warner Brothers, and I had a martial arts film I wanted to do at that time, and I needed funding. I had what's happening, but I wanted to be like this producer, and I love Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do a film like that, and it was diverse, had whites and blacks, and I had a little footage I had done, a little like a trailer.
Right.
And so he said I could come and talk to him about it, and that's when I found out about the
casting couch.
Casting couch. So he said there's these superstar men who are not gay. They've had all the women. So so if I go to him and say go to them and say, Ernest Thomas needs money for a film, they're gonna say, well, we don't need any more projects. We have all our projects. We don't need any more money. We'll multi-millionaires. So what can Ernest do for us? Oh, a blowjob. And one requested the glasses. I mean, now it's already humiliating. I'm on the damn floor. Now I got to put the damn Raj glasses on too. And so he named names.
Really?
Yeah, he named names. And I decided I would never. My book would have sold from Rod to Richard. I would have been on every talk show if I told who the names were.
Right.
And Billy D. Williams did say one. He said Marlon Brando had hit on him, and the guy mentioned Marlon Brando, who loves women, but I guess they freaky, whatever. And so I was trying to I was drinking the cognac. I was doing more. How can I get my mind to I got to get on this flow, Lord, so I can get this film. I gotta get this movie done.
I gotta put these glasses
and one
on.
night,
I gotta get.
Yeah. And my friend was like, so one friend said, yeah, Ernie, man, it's one day. Like the guy told you, right? One night you can buy a house for your mama, and you take your mama out of the Gary and that. So I could not get past that I'm being a hole
Yeah, I was
on
gonna
the
say.
floor, a hole on the floor, you know. So I just said, Lord, and I was sitting there when I'm talking to him, I was doing like this. And he said, Ernie, what's wrong with your shoulders? So, I said, cause I'm from, I talk a lot of stuff. I talk a lot. Like I'm Pimp Daddy. I am so conservative.
So this was you tense.
Yeah, I didn't know. Because I had never heard that. Because you always expect people like this person is gay and all that. But you have these guys, and the names he names are people who you know are in the news with
Right.
women, superstar men, and they want you to give them the blowjob, right? And I told you, I ain't gonna lie. I drank the cognac, I drank the gin, the vodka, the Remy Martin,
Oh.
the weed,
Oh.
and I still couldn't get past that, So anyway, and after what's happening, again, I got. That's when the drugs really kicked in.
So while you were on What's Happening,
Yeah.
were you on drugs when you were on What's Happening?
Sometimes, not during the show.
But you were like dibbling and dabbling recreationally.
When we had
when you were off or
right,
whatever.
because you get that hiatus. You get
Okay. Oh yeah, you get like 3-4 months off.
Right. But then one time I did. There's a show, and in there, Dwayne has this dream. Stuart Haywood Nelson, who I love, that's my brother. He has a dream about him being older, wealthy man or something. We all old in the flashback. I did a little coke that time, and I didn't like that feeling.
I gotta relook at that episode.
Yeah. I was like,
what episode number was
what
that?
am I doing? I could not believe it.
What was it?
It was, or Dwayne had Dwayne's dream.
No, not the episode. What was the drug?
Oh, cocaine.
In a
so
pure
I took
form or crack or?
That time it cracked in. It was just.
Oh, so
it was just tooting it. Yeah, and all that started because people, I told you one of my best friends, who I didn't know was a pimp at the time, he was an extra in the original pilot. People don't know there was 2 pilots done. The Cooley High pilot, because What's Happening is based on Cooley High.
Right.
So did a pilot called Cooley High. And in there, this couple became, when the show was canceled, we were already friends during the filming, and then they stayed, I found out he was a pimp and all that, but they helped me, and but he did the weed, so my first weed, I drank as a fraternity, I'm a Kappa, so
Right.
back in college we drank stuff. But now I'm doing the weed and then the cocaine. I fought the cocaine for the longest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you said you tooted the cocaine and didn't like it. So then what was the day that transformed you into an addict?
Well, it was the liquor I didn't like, but the cocaine, I can tell you exactly. It was a girl. I went to the actual dope man's house with this big mansion looking place, and up in the hills, it was Rolls Royces all over the Mercedes, and so I had told the pimp and his lady, I said, look, I'm gonna do the weed and and Remy Martin, but I'm not doing coke. They take me to the guy's place, and he has all that, but I'm not gonna do the coke. His wife was the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. She's like a Debbie Allen, with all due respect. Debbie's pretty, but take that to 10 times that, right? And she had on this burgundy lipstick. She had the red bone, and she had jet black hair. And so I'm just sitting there, and everyone's doing coke. I got a little weed. That woman came and sat in front of me. And she said, she's this close. She says, "But you'll do it for me, won't you?" I went, hell yes. Hell. And I didn't say, oh, yes. I just.
That was
did.
the thought.
Yeah. And I just went, and that woman, I would know, I could see her face now.
Yeah.
All that, she had the most beautiful color of lipstick. It was just the skin, her complexion, and I like jet black skin too. I'm just saying, she happened to be that red bone with that jet black hair, man. Her eyes, her body, everything was perfect.
So you hit it that night,
and then that's just tooting, and that was it. Then I was on a roll from there. Even when I got the film with Sidney Poitier, and which I was on hiatus. I didn't want to work, and then I go in there trying to help this friend get the part. I get the part that he's supposed to get, which didn't help our friendship at all.
I'm sure.
Sydney gave him a smaller part.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So Sydney so now I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm filming with Sidney Poitier. So everything is to feel
So you
good.
take more.
Yeah, that night before I got to go to the set.
Oh, wow.
And I go to the set, Lord, and I got the cotton in I ain't combing my hair. I'm not aware of all that. I'm just, the thing I see Sidney, lilies of the field, I'm thinking about when I was a little boy watching him. How is it possible, Lord? I'm doing a film with a man that I look at. He was like my pretend father, I tried to, if anyone really knows me, I tried to do a lot like Sidney would try to be myself. I tried a lot of mannerisms. And so I get there to the set, and because he was a fan, he knew the lines from the show. That was one thing that made me want to do it, because he knew the show. And I got there, and he could see. And he didn't have me do anything that day.
Oh, he could see that you were high.
Yes, and he just like, and he says, so he said, yeah, well, this like we'll get to you like that, but he did not.
When did you know the drugs were out of control?
I would say definitely I was in the apartment doing the drugs. And no one was there at that time. I was just by myself doing the drugs, and I was on the floor. I was trying to masturbate. I was trying to get a climax, because it makes you horny, and it's getting dark, so I don't turn the lights on. I'm doing the coke. I got the Remy Martin. I got the weed, but I've gotten to past the stage of high,
right,
the paranoia, where I can't move. I'm afraid. I think somebody's in the apartment, which they aren't. But
are you hard or no?
No. Now I'm not. No, I'm not hard. At first you are, but when you are trying to get a client, you got to do it immediately, because as soon as you start the coke, you got to go ahead and get that.
Oh, wow.
Nut. Excuse me.
It's fine.
It's okay. Okay. Get a nut. And so I didn't. And because if you go past that paranoia and all the negative stuff, so the pimps taught me how to pace it. So
how to pace the drugs?
Yeah. So you ain't doing Remy Martin and the weed and all that there. You gotta just you pace what you do the cocaine. And you wait like a half hour, let that high die down, then you pick it back up. Or you might want to do a little sip of the cognac or the weed, so you don't OD cocaine.
Are you doing all three of them on this day?
Oh yeah, all three.
Remy, weed, cocaine.
Mm-hmm. At that time, the more the coke, because the Remy that was on a table or whatever, but the coke, I always kept the coke near.
So you're past the high, and what happens?
And I don't know, it took forever to finally get up and get the lights on and call my friends to come and get me. Yeah, I have, as much as I can remember, I just remember being disappointing God, and God knowing that I'm here and what I know Jesus to be in my relationship, and how far down I have gone, And I had at that time become, because in '77 I became a Muslim too, so that was another thing. Christians had said, I'm going to hell. It was so disappointed. My mother.
Christians said you were going to hell because you became a Muslim?
Yeah, and my mother was, that was the only time my mother looked at me like she hated me. So all that was going on. And the producers being Jewish. I didn't think it was a big deal. So I went to New York Times. Yeah, what's going on, Ernie? Oh, what's new with you? Oh, I became Muslim. I was on drugs so bad. A Muslim came with my cousin Jean. She brought this Muslim guy that she was thinking about marrying. She wanted my opinion. And he saw that I was coked out that day. And he started reading the Quran to me. And then I took Shahada, which is a affirmation of faith, and I just felt great. you know, and I was, so that was a great lifeline at that time.
But you're
And
not Muslim today, right?
no, I went back to the church, you know, because that, you know, and I tell you, I have nothing against Islam, but the fit for me as always, but at that,
But it was Islam that took you out of.
out at that,
Yeah.
that point. But I think if it had been a Hindu, Buddhist, whoever
Okay.
came and gave
Right.
me a lifesaver,
If it would have been a cat.
I would have. Yes, I would have gone for it. I was so desperate.
Now, most drug addicts go in and out and in and out.
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh yeah. A year you stop, and I would go back. 2 years I would go stop, and I go back. You know, and that was.
What were the things that would take you back?
I
Missing
think
it?
really, Tammy, is being molested, and I tell people that's why I get angry at women and men who don't acknowledge the pedophile. And you can talk about gay and transgender all you want to. You know, the bottom line is that's not who molested me. It's a man who loved the JJ. You know, his wife Sarah. I knew she would come over and babysit me sometimes when I was little. He did it, and I had buried it when I was writing from Roger Richards. I said, "Mom, you got anything you want to tell me? Well, you know, you remember anything I need to put in the book?" She said, "Oh yeah, remember that time you told me, you know, so and so, you know, he touched you?" And I said, "No, I didn't." She, "Yeah, baby. You told me that, and your uncles beat him up because they didn't want to embarrass him. They didn't tell the neighbors. They didn't tell his wife, but they put a beating on him, and that was it. Because it's something people couldn't wrap their minds around.
I don't think people can today.
Yeah, I don't think they can today.
Yeah,
you're right.
It's a very confusing thing, especially when it's a family member, right?
Yeah. And this guy, I had buried it so deep. Then I got molested again by a older cousin, you know, he's a ladies' man, you know, but when you're poor, you go and visit cousins, you stay in the same bed.
Yeah.
So I think it's just that, and I remember that so well, being penetrated, that goo or something, I had that feeling, and I'm just on my side, and I'm just I just want to go out, I just wanted to just disappear and go to sleep, and that's all I did, and I didn't mention it. I never said anything to anyone.
And do you think it was the secret, the silence of it all that?
Yeah, then I think that's why. Oh, I know now, as I look in hindsight, that I wanted to escape the thought of that.
Yeah.
You know, of are you this? Are you gay? Are you straight? You have thoughts, and that you can't be. And no one wants to hear that. I can't talk to my sister, my nieces. They don't want to hear when you say, like, you know, hey, yo, I have thoughts about same sex sometimes. Oh, friends. No one wants to talk. I can talk. That's why the therapist was such a blessing, because I can talk about everything. And I said, I'm tired of hiding. You know, I haven't had sex in 35 years. You know, because it's so.
Wait, are you telling me that now?
I haven't.
Or is this you talking to your sister
right
now?
I'm talking
to Tammi?
Yeah, right now.
You ain't had sex in 35 years?
35 years. But when I got liberated from the drugs, I just didn't, because it was never something I understand. Even I don't see how a person can get in a room, eyeball to eyeball, and start taking their clothes off together. I just have a blockage. I think the church saying you can't have sex before marriage, because we didn't have that freedom to explore like that. But I do not see how. Or my frat brothers going to a bar and getting some strange woman and taking them to the hotel. I don't see how you do that.
Yeah.
I still don't. And so that has been even talking to you now.
But do you think that the reason why you feel that way is because you were molested, and so you have conflicts with sex?
Yeah, I love, all I thought about was the little girl, Leola Price, and there was another girl at church who was a red bone. Leola was jet black, smelled like ivory.
If you say
soap.
red bone one more time.
I love the red bone.
Did you just lick your, oh Lord, Ernest.
I ain't gonna lie. You said be real.
I did.
I ain't gonna lie. Now I love my chocolate too, but I'm just letting you know. Woo, Jesus. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. But God is God of all. God don't have no color. Ain't no color with Jesus, Tammy. Ain't no color.
You might need to take a swig of that Pepto.
I better take a swig. So,
do you also think that the 35 years of celibacy has to do with you figuring out your sexuality?
Yeah, I think so too. I know that, like I said before, and those feelings came like around 12, where I had, or the masturbation came. Actually, it wasn't even feelings of same sex. It was just masturbation.
It was just feeling good.
I was feeling, and I discovered it. Just on the bed. You rubbed me. I said, whoa, what is that? I said, thank you, Jesus. I thought I was the only one. I thought because I had been so good. I said, oh Lord, I didn't know that everybody.
Not because you were so good.
I got this
superpower, this supernatural power, as you would say.
7 times a day, I was doing it. Yeah, I was at least 7
Well, that's why you don't want to have sex no more. You tired, ninja. You is tired. 7 times a day from the age of 12. You tired. Matter of fact, your penis is tired. Your penis is like, bruh.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
He gets your ass. No means no. But Tammy, I ain't like to the point. One time, my mother and grandmother, they were teasing me because I had the boner in the very that sounds so white, boner. Nothing. I love my white folks. I'm just saying, y'all say boner. So I'm like, they said the sheet was up, and so they said, yeah, Mom. My mother talked to her mother. Yeah, Mom, he's in there, a big old thing up there. And I'm like, oh, don't. And I was like, don't. I don't want to hear that.
Well, is it a big old thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Oh yeah. You see how I walk. When you got an anaconda, you walk a certain way. Okay. Y'all see y'all see me walk like I got it. Yeah, Well,
you are just a pure disappointment to both men and women. You can't figure it out, and now we can't have none. How you just gonna have an anaconda just hiding? Cause you don't know where it want to go.
And at 75, I still very said, wait a minute. You still masturbate? There are men who are crying who want to
Wait, Ernest, you my friend. You sure you want the world to know?
I don't care.
Okay. You sure?
Because you know what? Only God can judge you. So I'm tired. Hey, y'all, it's real. We all got issues. Y'all got to get real, okay? I'm a good person. I'm on the right by Jesus Christ. But hey, I still masturbate. I choke the chicken. I choke it until I can get all the chokeness out. I choke it till I can't choke. I choke it till my testicles are sore. I choke it that I can't. It gets so good. The porn images are so. And then I pray. I say, Lord, forgive me. I said, Lord, forgive me. So Lord, what am I? Am I hurting anybody? No. Am I bothering anybody? No. I charity. I give money to people, the homeless, any friend that need money. So if I choke the chicken a little bit, okay, and then I read, Apostle Paul, God said he wanted a thorn removed, and God would not remove something of the devil. He said because he would get so arrogant, because he was so great. He said, I'm going to get so you'll stay humble. So I said, Lord, that must be my thorn, because everything else, I'm not trying to say, but I would say, I can't say, but I'd say perfect. I'm not going to hurt you. I would hurt myself before I hurt you.
Right.
So I said, Lord, I prayed for this, Lord. Please get this. Please stop. And it just won't. So then I went, okay, Lord, this must be my thorn. And God says, my grace is sufficient. So I tell people, what makes you happy?
I'm sorry. We done went from choking the chicken to the Lord saying his grace is sufficient. And I've been doing this all my life. I have been interviewing from Janet Jackson to Stevie fucking Wonder. I have never in my life sat down and went from choke the chicken to God's grace.
I'm being real, baby.
I should have told you to be fake.
You should tell me. Because before we started, she said, Ernie, yeah, a lot of actors come, a lot of people come here and they're acting. I said, baby, ain't no acting here. Mm-mm. Oh, ain't no acting here, baby.
Okay. Here we go. Wait, hold on, baby.
I'm gonna take
I'm gonna need some Pepto.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some. I feel like we're on the shade, the club Shay, and you take the liquor. You think I want? Yeah.
I can't give you no liquor. You've been an addict. I gotta be your friend.
Oh, no liquor, no.
I gotta be your friend.
Oh no, it's a whole nother conversation. Right. Don't give me no liquor, Mom. Ooh, Lord, don't give me no liquor.
So, I guess keeping with the masturbation thing, you're in the dark. You're in the dark. Yeah. You got your Remy on the table. You got your weed. You got your cocaine. You're snorting. Yeah. You call your peeps. You like, come get me. I gotta go.
Yeah.
What happens next?
Well, then I decide, how can I make all this work? So I decided to move in with the drug dealer and his wife, so they could look after.
Oh, if y'all don't cut this camera off right now.
So my family.
You done moved in with the drug dealer
and his wife, and my family, and my brothers. I've said, but they don't tell my mother. But my sister, I won't tell them where I'm living. But it was in Fox Hills, and his wife really made sure I took my vitamins. She didn't do the drugs, and he didn't either. They just dealt it, right? And I had
this not the burgundy lipstick lady.
No.
Okay, this is somebody else.
Somebody else. Yeah. And they were a friendly couple, you know. And
but now you're getting your drugs full time, right?
Yeah, but it was on hiatus. I ain't got no shows to do. Yeah.
But so you had the fortitude to be like, I don't want to be an addict while I'm working. Yes. I'm gonna wait for my 4 months and I'm gonna go hard.
Yeah, but I would get high at night during those shows, you know.
Oh, okay.
But make sure, because I love the love of acting superseded that. I'm not gonna. It's something, right?
Yeah,
I would not. But so I moved in with the drug addict, and again, I look back like, what the hell were you thinking? But you just make sense of it for the drug,
right?
You know, and I'm in there, and that's when the paranoia. So I'm in that bedroom, and now shadows. I see little men with like little hats on, and like they like little small, like a midget detective. That's not the right word. Little man detective. Yeah. And this whispering. I hear voices. Remember, you doing the coke, you doing the Remy Martin, you doing the weed, and you ain't no one in there. There's no one to talk to.
What was it taking you from, Ernest?
Those any painful thoughts, any thoughts of that, because I couldn't physically have sex with anyone because of that.
Have you ever had sex with anyone?
To be honest with you, Tammy, I don't think I have. I mean, I've dabbled around. I was engaged a few times where we wanted to have not sex before marriage and all that. So I wanted to make sure the two women that I were engaged to, make sure that I could. So I would kiss around to make sure the anaconda could wake up.
Right.
If she didn't wake him up, ain't no sense of us playing around.
Right.
So I made sure that was. I said, okay. And
that was solid.
Yeah, then the one girl, bless her heart, I told her, look, now I like porn. I just want you to know, I've been molested, all that. She said, okay. I said, but do you like, I don't like porn. I said, okay, that might be a problem. I need that porn to kind of
stimulate you.
Because I have a vivid imagination anyway. Right. I mean vivid, where everything is so alive. Like I see the colors, I can see.
Right.
And so she agreed to that. But then I realized I couldn't. Closer to the time of getting married, I chose what I would do with both of them. I chose to bring up something they did. Something they may say.
You made up something
or they would say like, okay, well, with one girl I did make it up. She said, you find the ring. You go and find the ring. She said, okay, I found the ring. It was $3,000. Oh, so you about the money? $3,000 ring? And shit, but you told me that. I said, yeah. Then I just.
Oh, you were gaslighting.
Yeah,
that's what they call it today, or gaslighting. Not gas X.
Gaslight.
Not the gas X in your pocket. Gaslighting.
Yeah.
You tell her to go pick out a ring. It's $3,000. You're like, oh, you all about the money.
Yeah, so that's what you about. Oh, I see what you about.
Oh, okay.
And such a sweet girl, man. Such a sweet. And her father and mother still love me. They didn't hold that against me and anything. And I think just the fact that to think about, oh, this is someone you're gonna be with every day, and again that intimacy,
Right. Yeah.
and I'm comfortable when they can. I guess I'm not making love to myself, but you making those images.
Do you set the scene? I'm not getting too personal now.
No.
Okay.
I did.
Like,
yeah.
do you put candle lights up for you and yourself? Do you take a good shower with smell good first, and then sit the porn on the TV up real nice, and like put fresh sheets on the bed?
I might start doing the candles now. I'm just saying, aromatherapy.
What do you think was they say that there's always a bottom?
Yeah.
A bottom?
Yeah.
What was your bottom?
When I was in 1990 and I was doing stand-up, which I love stand-up, I don't like doing it, but Shirley Hemphill, she thought I was funny and all that.
Shirley from What's Happening.
Shirley from What's Happening. And then I had Robin Harris wrote me some stuff. I said, look, man, my agent wants me to do this stand-up, and with the comedy store, he said, put your recorder on, and he just started doing stuff right there, and I would take some of that. Some stuff I already had in my mind. And then the first event was at the Wiz, I think in Long Beach or Inglewood. It was a black club, and Martin Lawrence and Robin Harris came there to coach me. And I had this long pad, yellow pad of jokes, and they went, you got to put MF, you got to, Ernie, this is a black crowd. You can't be doing that cute Cosby thing.
Right.
You got to cuss. And they gave me a standing ovation. But anyway, so fast, I didn't like it, even though people, so now I'm in New York. I'm also managing this young kid who eventually I went to England, got him a record deal. It's a lot of things like that was great, but the agent called and said, hey, Ernie, they want you to go to the Village at such and such a comedy club. And then I started doing I was doing it, but this heart was really that day. I just heavy on what liquor I was drinking, but it was with some whiskey or whatever.
So does your bottom include losing everything? Or losing friends, losing family, losing money?
That didn't
losing
really,
jobs,
no,
that's not your bottom.
That really didn't. It was really when I thought I was losing my life. When I thought I knew I would die, and my friends were even whispering that because their wives would tell me. The women have always been a gift from God for me. Even against their husband, they'll say, yeah, they were talking about you, that you end up dead in a hotel, because I was going to before I got to when I did want to do it. Because when I got with the pimps, they would get so paranoid. I didn't like that. Everyone I got with, I'm not like that. When I can be doing coke, and I will sit here and with my imagination, I'm seeing porns, I'm seeing people, I'm seeing couples have sex, all that. But to keep focus, so I don't like it. You make me nervous and make me scared and paranoid. So I decided I'm gonna get high in the hotel by myself. So I would get in there butt naked, and that time they didn't have you couldn't get porn on video, so it was like the real thing, and then and magazines. I had I'm butt ass naked. Lord knows if someone had a camera in the hotel doing the freebase, and then feeling
freebase is a little deeper than cocaine.
Oh yeah, yes, that's it.
So you had graduated to freebase.
Yeah, oh yeah, freebase. I don't care who you are. You better not mess. If the Pope that did that, he'll start pimping. He would freak out. I don't care how holy your mama is, your daddy, your favorite evangelist. If she does freebase, she's gone. The devil got her. They said.
So the devil had you.
Oh yeah. They said freebase. So when you smoking freebase, it's just like sucking the devil's dick. So I'm in the air. I got the weed and all that, but I'm like, oh cool, I'm happy, and trying to get my little nut on, and but then it comes down. Now the drugs are gone. I call my mother to come that particular day. Mom, come, I got $600. Hurry to the hotel before I spend it and buy more coke. Mom comes. I got the little latch on the door, and she sees I'm trying to hide. She said, oh, Ernest, you naked, baby. Mom, but then I said, Mom, please, Mom, you blowing my high. You blowing my high? take the $600. So she gets it. I'm having a good time. And really, you never really it's just a journey to the climax.
Right.
You're just enjoying the euphoria, the feelings of the eroticism of it. And then when the coke runs out, that's when that other part. So all that you had escaped during the high of that coke,
Right.
the euphoria of the coke and the whiskey. And
It does sound really wonderful, like a wonderful place to be. It sounds like the Wizard of Oz. It sounds like Ozland.
Yeah.
Like,
and then I always had, and I was a creative too. I would think of all kinds. That'd be a funny movie. Oh, that'd be a funny line. So I would have that. Things would come like that too, but focus mostly on the nut. And then now the coke is gone. Now every just like that ecstasy.
So you don't feel good when you land.
When you land, the devil said, "I got you. You in hell now. I got you." Every negative thought, all those negative thoughts you thought you were trying to escape are there, and you have resentment, towards, the cousin who's the ladies' man, but why was I chosen to be the guinea pig or whatever, or when I was a kid, what made them choose me? Then that's another thing. What made them choose me?
What did I do?
What did I do?
Yeah.
And so, and then I went and just having the faith in Christ as I got later, it's just God allows things so you can have a testimony that doesn't define me. That doesn't define me. However, it did for a long, long time. And
does it still define you?
Huh?
Does it still define you?
No. I tell people that's why, and I help people who are going through that. Even men who are, cause I get hit on by married women and married men still today, and I would tell that man, yeah, I understand, I have that too.
Right.
I have that and would want to do that, but I know that's, first of all, you're a married man or she's a married woman, and that doesn't define you. If don't let that bother you to make it like you're the worst person in the world. I'm not looking down on you. I want you to know I cannot do this with you, but don't look at me like I'm looking down on you.
Are you a recovering addict?
I don't know. And with all due respect to the AA people, this sounds controversial, but they know what I feel about it. That's your theology. I'm cured. God took. I have people. They go to AA and CA and they go like, I'm a drug addict. I don't do that. No. Before there was, and I love Brother Bob and the other guy who started AA. God bless them. Before that, Jesus Christ was already here. So I know when I prayed, He took it away. And I have friends, Ernie, come to AA. I said, oh, no. I tried to come one time, and everybody said that. So you said, I'm Tammi Mac. I'm a drug addict. Oh, I'm so-and-so. I'm an alcoholic. And they came to me. I said, I'm Ernest Lee Thomas. And then went waiting. And I ain't going to say that. So I said,
so you tried it one time and refused to say it.
I refused to say that. Jesus is more powerful than any AA, CA. But if that works for you,
right,
do that. It doesn't work for me, So, but so that's.
So then, how long have you been clean?
35 years.
Since the last time you had sex.
Exactly. And when I say had sex, it's messing around. I know people. Because I said to myself, Lord, it was like maybe a few weeks ago. I said, Lord, I haven't really. I think it was during the time I was masturbating or whatever, and I said, Lord, I realized that I haven't really had full out this.
So when you say, I think I have had sex, that's what you mean. You mean like you think you have, but you.
No, I haven't. I know. I cannot say I've had.
Like, are you a virgin?
I'm not. I've had interactions. Foreplay, but not where it's full out. No.
So that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Like
I haven't
it hasn't been.
I will say that because people want to hear that. But man, I bet you, man, you being a star, I know you had all. Yeah, man. Shit, you had to get here, man. Yeah, I had to do what you just, and I said, I am so sick and tired of that.
Right.
And I mean, one friend said, Ernie, man, you got to get married. Man, I can't be hanging with you because when it's just you and me and the wife. I said, bye.
Mm.
I'm not going to get married to make you happy. And one lady said, we should get married so people won't think you're gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay at all. I love women, but I have you're not normal. As a child, if you're molested and sodomized as a little boy, how in the hell can you be thinking like anyone other another man? You've been damaged,
Yeah.
And I had one lady I was going to, and she's like, "Yeah, but just get over it." I said, "Bitch, you get fucked in the ass as a 4-year-old or 5-year-old, and come back and tell me about it. How dare you? Who the fuck are you to tell me some shit like that? Get over it." So, but again,
Yeah.
and at that time, getting back into that relationship with Jesus Christ. Or anyway, when I got that breaking point, or that where I went to the comedy store. I got off the train, rather, the subway. I was so delirious. I got off, and the lights were like dancing around me, man. And I went, "Oh Lord," I said, I couldn't go. I said, "Excuse me, mister, can you tell me how to get to 888 8th Avenue?" That was my part. I didn't know I couldn't get home to the apartment in New York. And then I got back there, and my roommate, Giovanni, who was the kid I was managing, who's Giovanni James, who's an outstanding musician, all that.
I feel like I've met Giovanni.
No, you haven't, but you
Oh.
should. He's amazing, and his wife Katie, great kid. He's a renaissance. He's a genius, and so he got a record, and Dr. Dre and all of them wanted to sign him at one point, but so anyway, they weren't there, and I cried out, Lord, I can't even help you, Lord. Even as I speak to you about taking the drugs out of me, I want to do it. So you're going to have to take the desire away from me.
Yes.
I'm going to die, And I just felt, I know I disappointed you. All that, I don't know all that but basically pleading, please forgive me. I'll do anything. And to my amazement, because then, the next day, week or maybe a year go by, but I'm still like, I know God has all power, but still I'm thinking, at some point, I'm going to break. 2 years passed, 3 years, and all these times go and go and go. And then I was in a play, actually a gospel play, and a guy offered me cocaine in the gospel play.
In the gospel play?
Yes. I was like, Lord, how am I in a... So, and he was the one talking about, oh yeah, Jesus this, and quoting the Bible scripture, and we toured for a year. And then he went, "Look, man, don't judge me." Now, he telling me, knowing that look, don't judge me, but I'm gonna get a little coke. I need some energy, doing 8 shows a week and all that.
Wow.
I'm like, look at this, Lord. Look at this devil. Talk about that. And so that happened. Then I remember there was a, what was the guy? What was he? It was a businessman. And this was during the time of Malcolm X. And he says, wanted me to do some appearances and all that. He's married, beautiful woman, all that. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, God, he's so nice of him, to pay me to do all these appearances. Right. And then one night was at his place, and never thinking in a million years this guy's going to be talking about that. Right. So I said, he said, so are you married? No, man. I said, actually, at that time, how many years it had been? Maybe, I don't know how many years it had been at that time, but a long time. He went, really? So he says, we're going to have to do something about that. And I'm like, huh? and then, and God forgive me, I was like, yeah, I'm thinking like, oh, okay, like that. And then and I'm staying overnight, so I'm actually on the couch.
So
He
what did he
go
mean by we're gonna have to do something
sex.
about that?
He was
Oh,
talking
I
about
thought
sex.
he meant he's gonna help you get married, find your
No, it
wife.
was that look. It was like we're gonna have to do something. No, it was that thing. And I
Oh,
went, huh?
we
And
gonna
he,
have to do something
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. So he went. So he goes to bed. Obviously, his wife had been here, overheard it, and so thank God, God intervened because I was gonna. I that thought was there.
You, uh
I ain't gonna
huh.
lie. Go ahead, yeah, hey,
Hey.
And I went, Lord, this is not right, and all that. It's God. That woman came in, and she was all sweet to me and all
Mm-hmm.
that. But that night, I
Mm-hmm.
think when she came in, and I was on the couch,
Mm-hmm.
and she sat. I'm watching TV. She put the chair in front of me
Uh huh.
and goes like, "Nigga, without saying a word, I wish you would." It was so scary. She didn't say a word, just her look. And felt so bad. Like I just kind of like I recoiled. Right, it was just
Yeah.
yeah, and which I deserved, But thank God. So
Well,
God kept me
I
from.
just don't know how you keep popping up in these sexual positions. You know what I mean? Like,
I
what
think
is it? What is the energy that's bringing that to you all of your life? Do you think it was the
because
drugs?
I think people around know that I feel that people, if you have any type of discernment,
Mm-hmm.
you feel that energy. That I'm a sec, it's quiet. I can talk about church all I
Yeah.
want to. If you didn't have discernment,
Mm-hmm.
you know that I love sex, but I don't love it
In the
in
traditional
the
way.
right. So that energy, if people hitting on, I've had people like, like a lot of married women, because they talk about the husband cheating on them. You like, baby, it's gonna be all right. And you find out when you are, if you, especially as a friend, and the wife knows me, and she'll call, yeah, he did it. I don't know why I'm gonna put with discerning. Then eventually it comes down to, Ernie, what about you? You know, why don't no, come on, baby.
Right.
Why now? I know you. He's my friend. Why would I? And they get angry. Some women get really bitchy and become well, they're just bitchy, negative.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So, have you, I guess, in your mind, in your headspace, have you reconciled the things that have happened to you in the past, or are you still working on that?
I have, but like you said, there's those moments after in this, as the therapist said, that accident, which is like a head-on collision, that's not all of it.
Mm.
It's all that you've gone through, and
Yeah.
thank God she won't let me. She brings it out of it. So I say now, yeah, I'm in a happy space
Mm-hmm.
because, but I still have those moments, Tammy, where it's just I cry for no reason at all.
Mm.
I'm crying, and I'll she'll text me and let me know. I'll say, look, I woke up today and nothing's wrong. No one's did anything to me. But I start crying.
Yeah.
And I have those moments where I just cry. With the depression, the trauma helps with that. And so I said, I'm just gonna speak the truth. You can man up, get your grown up panties about it. If you don't, my main thing, I'm gonna be free.
Right.
I'm tired of being tied up because, I don't want them to think this. I don't want them to think that. I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm owned and operated by Jesus Christ. He knows me through and through. That's what defines me. I'm his child. I have all that other stuff, that history. I have those thoughts. But I ain't bothering nobody. But so I get those moments which I don't understand. She says all of it is probably, what she would try to remember if anything triggered it.
Yeah.
And even with the masturbation, I said, why do I? She said, well, is it that you just feel is that an escape in itself? Is that a replacement of the drugs, or all that, or is it escape from a certain thought? a feeling, and I said probably all the above. Then there times I feel totally asexual. There's times like right today, I feel asexual. I have no
All of
sexual.
this, and you feel nothing? Like, how you just gonna insult me like that on my show?
No, Tammi Mac knows. No, she knows. She know I told her I had a dream about Tammi Mac. No, I ain't gonna lie. Forgive me, Jackson. I did, and it wasn't no like, hey, how you doing dream, or you a great actress dream. It was that dream. It was a sexual dream, but Jackson, I ain't doing
I don't know where your head is today.
I said, why am I dreaming about? Tammi Mac, boy,
Oh,
you look
stop
so
it.
good. But anyway,
How do you think this has affected your life, your past, the drug addiction, the masturbation addiction,
I think that it's
the
really
sex?
made me a better human being, because it's straight. I've gone through all that, and I can still stand here. I can laugh with you,
Yeah.
right? I can still praise God, in spite of all that. I look back at that and I said, Lord. Oh, as long as it's some person, I'm surprised you have your right mind, you know? And I remember the pimp, matter of fact, one of the greatest things getting high, and I was with the pimp, and they started, because they knew I like porn, so they would, one time they started doing it with the other girls right there. And I'm like, oh, I wish I wasn't so high I could enjoy this. But so, so I'm sitting there and but I got the visuals. All that's going on, but I'm doing even more. I'm a
Right.
directing it. This is an Academy Award winning.
Right.
And so he looks at me staring. He said, mm-hmm. Man, you a freak, but you're a mental freak. You one of the strongest niggas I ever met. And I think he was right. I love God because sex is a part of life. So I said, when people say, well, when I was in the gospel play, they said, because I had my little video recorder, I had my little DVD in it, and so they were, that ain't natural.
Is it? Do you think it's natural?
I think it is. Well, for me, it's a journey you take. If you are uncomfortable, what am I going to do? Not have ecstasy at all? So for me, it is. For someone else, I'm not.
It would seem like you would feel extremely guilty and
I do have that
and
too.
full of contempt because of your relationship with the church.
Yeah, I do. I have that too. I have that. I have it's not the best thing. Like I said, a thorn. And I look at the Apostle Paul again. God, Jesus, I'm not taking that. And if you look at the scripture, Apostle Paul prayed 3 times, begging Christ to take that thorn away. So that is not of God. Whatever, we don't know what it was, right? It could have been same-sex attraction. We don't know what he was struggling with. But the bottom line is God did not take it away. So no, I'm not saying telling kids, oh, look, kids, look at porn. No, the best thing a child can do to me, and I love, if you're born, there are people born gay, and I know women who have more whiskers than a man, and guys who, they do.
Calling me out now.
They got, and then my brother who was gay and transgender, which I didn't understand, like how, well, I don't know, why are you trans? But I want to be your sister and not your, all that, but I'm gonna love you in spite of it, right? So there are things that, I wouldn't tell anyone that this is the way to go. I don't have your path. I wish I could say I had mom and dad there and everything was just according to the coloring book by the numbers.
I think you answered this question, but I'll ask it to make sure to see if it's different.
Yeah.
Because you said that today the truth is the truth. Your truth is your truth, and you don't care what anybody thinks of it.
Right.
So my question was going to be, what is different from you today than your past, your tragic past?
It was a burden. It was an albatross around my neck. All those memories, that thought, or yes, I prefer women. I love eating vajayjay. To me, that one experience I had that premarital was that. And there's nothing better, past 40, past 50, If you're 50 years old, I think you can't eat it anymore. But before,
Wait, what? If you 50, you can't do what
I
to?
think we should be friends. We can't go down there because age, But from the
So if you're over 50, you shouldn't be.
the
You
man
should,
when he
your head up.
resisting, unless
Okay.
he go down, don't force it
Okay,
down
got
there.
you.
All
Okay.
right. But I remember how I just love. I think I love that more than the actual because I
Right.
never had the penetration.
Right.
I just love like it's the best candy in the world. I can't get enough popcorn. I love. That's my favorite thing to do. But I did that same that. But if it's someone, it's not just because someone's attractive. It's something else there. It's like an
Right.
intelligence. I'm attracted to people who are intelligent, and they can be not even that. Intelligence is eternal. It makes me hard.
So you say none of that
And
is
spirituality.
right,
yeah.
right.
But
Today, that baggage is not an
no,
albatross.
because I talk about it.
Yeah, you are talking
even
about
today,
it.
talking
You
to
are
you,
talking.
even because I had not planned to, but I went, you know what? When you said people come on here acting, I said, you know what? I'm gonna let her know I ain't acting, baby.
Are you afraid of your fans who love Dr. Omar? I say Dr.
Yeah,
Omar
yeah.
because I'm thinking of
Mr.
Dr.
Omar,
Umar for
yeah,
some
Mr.
reason.
Omar, yeah,
but
yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
Omar,
yeah.
are you afraid that you'll lose those fans? Are
Yeah.
you like when you speak
Yeah,
like this?
yeah,
when you
yeah.
when you're
No.
so candid?
No, I mean, if it is, it's very little. Because if you're a Christian, if you're a person of God, and you know that, look in your closet, and no one got a clean closet. We all fall short unless God is lying, and He ain't lying. So everybody's falling short. So when I got discernment. I can look at like when some prophet guy, some fake prophet. I'm like, oh yeah, brother. I said, brother, stop right there. Unless you're gonna tell me something I don't know, don't tell me about my sins. Cause let me tell you what I see in you.
Ooh,
Oh hell no! Don't do that with me. You do
Yeah.
that with somebody who's naive. I know the Bible. I have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Now step. Bye. So what I tell any fan out there, if you know the Bible, God never chose anyone who was perfect. Despicable people. David, his favorite, the apple of his eye, wanted Bathsheba, a married woman, so bad he had sex with her and had the husband Uriah killed. So I ain't done that. Okay. Apostle Paul persecuted and killed Christians. So if you know that history, you know what I'm saying. You will just say, okay, but he's of Christ.
Is it the word that comforts you? Is it the word that makes you feel like this is not baggage anymore?
Yeah, absolutely. So I said, take it or leave it. Those who are friends, if you don't like it, step. You don't have to call me anymore. If you or whatever relationship we have, I don't Kappa brothers, my Masonic brothers, I'm a
Right.
Mason. I love all of them. Family members I love. Like I said, my niece, they don't even want to discuss stuff like that. And I tell them all, baby, I'm owned and operated by Jesus Christ. If you cannot take this, I refuse to be in a prison anymore.
Yeah.
I'm defined by Him. All that other stuff, like I said, I keep to myself. I do good to any and everybody I can find. So that's it. And I hope this frees you.
I appreciate you for sharing.
Yeah, and I
something
hope it
so
frees
private and
everyone that's
personal.
listening to this.
Yeah.
Whatever you're going through, because Ernie knows. In the wee hours of the night, baby, when your husband is asleep and your kids are asleep, you going through some shit you ain't telling nobody. Something is bothering you and bugging you. That's why young black men are killing, second to suicide. Second to homicide. Suicide is the number two of killers of black men, but they don't leave a note for anyone. Why is that? They ain't telling nobody? Reverend Cecil Murray told me that. The second leading cause of death among young black men is suicide, Tammi. I refuse to be that. Not that I'm a young guy, but I'm just saying, yeah. So
Yeah.
I hope this frees you.
If you die, it's probably gonna be time.
Put Jesus first. The truth to set you free. Let everybody be a liar and Jesus be the truth.
Do you What's the happiest moment of your life, would you say?
I have moments like this when I know Tammi Mac loves me and I love her, and I want the best for her. I want everything she wants in life. When I'm with a friend, a fan, and I hug them, that moment they've given me, oh, you did this. I had cancer, and I was watching your DVD when I was going to chemotherapy. All those moments where I know I've done something. I get happiest when I do something to make someone happy. I get high off of it.
You are a gracious celebrity, let me just say. I have experienced you in your celebrity status. I mean, although we're friends, I have seen you in your element. And you are a gracious celebrity. A lot of them aren't like that anymore.
No. And I've
that's old school.
Yeah, I've reprimanded a few too. Oh, I don't think. I said, oh, hell no, man. You can't do that if you stand with me. And Ali was like that. You know, but thank you.
Yeah. What do you think the last thing was when was the last time that you made someone happy?
Oh, let me think.
Other than that anaconda.
Oh, that's right. You're amazing.
Oh, stop it.
We 75 years? You know what? You never failed me. Never, ever failed me. I mean, even at 75, you think you'd be soft, but you still, I mean, you have times you ain't, but when you
like a rock.
Anyway, like a but
last time you made somebody happy.
Well, you know, before we came on, you said your friend who you went going to college with, he had a friend that was a big fan.
Yes.
And he wanted to do a FaceTime. That just made my day.
And it made his. That was.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or from somebody that wants to say, oh, my mother loves. Say, call her right now. Call her right now. Yeah, call. I don't care what time. If we get the machine, I'll leave a message from, hey, this is Raj and Mr. Omar, and I love you. I love making people happy. Even with those moments, like I said, I have those moments where I cried. But most of the time, I'm good. Yeah.
What's your happy meal?
Oh, Lord. A good salmon with broccoli, cauliflower, and broccoli. And then I like, as far as my cheating meal, that Louisiana fried chicken, or any good fried,
crisp fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Your happy place?
A happy place. Oh, man. I'll say in the bed.
Stop it. We're gonna have to send you to therapy for something altogether different.
No.
We gotta send you to masturbation.
No, my happy place actually in church. Yeah. When I'm in church, I know. You know, Pastor. And he's always in the plays with Don.
You are so incongruent.
Right. What's the pastor in the play with Don?
Yes.
You know. So I was doing with this seminar, and I'm telling
Pastor Fred
Pastor Fred, and I'm in black. Some all the whites ain't doing this and they ain't writing this. I said, we are a $1 trillion nation, y'all. I'm so sick of this shit. Jesus tired of y'all. You know, he done bless y'all. Y'all like a giant with all this money. Oh please help me. So I said, what the fuck? So he said, look, Ernest, I agree with what you said, but I have never heard Jesus and fuck in the same sentence ever in my life.
No.
But I just keep it real. And again, I'm not saying cussing is right, but I know that God knows me. So I know people like, oh, why are you cussing? I said, when I get perfect, please pray that I become perfect like you.
Oh.
Get out of here, you just stink ass.
You're happy.
They just stink ass. Oh, you don't slept with your neighbor.
Okay, Ernest.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Your happy show. Wooside, baby. Wooside. I appreciate the honesty to no end. Happy show.
Thank you, baby.
What's your happy show?
Yeah,
you thought it was over? No, I'm asking you. What's your happy show? What's the show that makes you happy?
Oh, God. I love King of Queens.
Oh, yeah, I like King. Leah Remini.
I can watch. I watch them, and they reference what's happening, but that ain't reason. I can watch that, and Stiller, Ben Stiller's father, Jerry Stiller.
Oh, he's so hilarious.
That's
I watch him on Seinfeld all the time.
Yeah,
I love him on Seinfeld.
So that I've never seen Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I never. They told, but especially him in there, and Curb Your Enthusiasm. The first
season.
First season.
Okay.
Yeah.
And final question.
Yeah.
Your happy song.
Oh man. It has to be Hezekiah.
Why did I know it was going to be a gospel song?
I'm gonna give you two though.
Okay, give me two.
You know, every praise.
Every praise, yeah.
But I ain't gonna. For the other one.
And Darling Nikki by Prince.
No, Madonna. Donna Summer, Hot Stuff. When it bong, as soon as you hear that one, I want to just start. Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? That right there.
I go hot stuff.
Baby, this evening.
In my room. Yeah. I said, Lord, if people only and salt and pepper push it. That one probably, that song never, ever. And so my friend asked me, but what do you like that song? I said, I can't explain it to you. I'm sure it's some sexual thing there too.
Well,
look, I just like but it's a great rhythm.
You need to learn how to push it instead of jerking it. How about that?
Only Tammi Mac.
Push it. Don't pull it.
Yeah, you see why she
push it real good. Don't pull it. Push it, Ernest. Push it real good. Thank you, my friend, so much for being so honest, so true, and so helpful. I really do
love you, Dom.
love you. I really do. And you know that.
I know that. Yeah. You know I love you. Always will.
Thank you so much. Ernest Thomas.